Just like be peaceful with your skin.
Be your best, be your best. You can do it, be your best. Bio means beauty in Japanese.
Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, hello! And if you're coming back, thank you. So today I'm gonna continue from the first part where I talked about products, J-Beauty products for acne prone skin. But before we continue with this series, let me introduce myself. So my name is Laura and I've been living in Japan for 10 years and I was studying for the Japanese cosmetic license test and I'm currently waiting for the results. And
this video was filmed before I got my results. Long story short, I passed my test. Okay, bye.
even if I pass, it doesn't mean that I can like touch somebody's face and get money for it. So yeah, before we start, I guess the only news is that I have a YesStyle code. So if you are gonna buy products from YesStyle anyway and you don't have another code that you're gonna use, you can feel free to use the link and the BOBEST9 code that I have below, and you can get a little bit of saving and I get a little bit of kickback. But that's it. So let's get into today's video. So this is not a product, but rather it's an ingredient that's used in skincare and prescription drugs that help with acne. And Dr. Kobayashi, a Japanese dermatologist, suggested this ingredient as part of acne prevention skincare. So she mentioned in her video that this ingredient is proven to be effective at the 10 to 20% mark. And this ingredient has the following benefits. You got antibacterial, you got antioxidant, you got anti-inflammatory, you got mild exfoliating properties. So you coming in with, you know, that boom, bang, bling, bloom, because there's 4. Well, more, but whatever. So unfortunately in Japan, at least in like J-Beauty, you can't really get a product with 15 to 20% of azelaic acid very easily at the moment, though things are changing, you know. So the 2 products that you can buy at such a high percentage are the Dr. AZA cream by Rodo Seiyaku or Rodo Pharmaceuticals, and this product is honestly difficult to purchase because you have to get it either from a hospital or a clinic that has this product in the store, and you have to make an appointment at that clinic or hospital and then get clearance essentially to buy it. So I don't know that it's necessarily like a prescription, because I don't know if it said shoho, which is the word for prescription, but you do have to get clearance at that clinic or hospital. But it does have a higher percentage. I believe it's maybe 20% of azelaic acid. Oh no, there's not much. So this one is 1,980 yen for 15 grams. And so the other one that has a high percentage of Azaleic is actually also by Rodo Seiyaku. And then this one, you don't have to go to the clinic to get it, but you can only order it online from the Rodo Seiyaku site. I have seen it on Amazon. I'm not gonna post it on here, but when I've seen it on Amazon, don't buy it from there. You have to buy it from the official Rodo site. But another hurdle though with this product is, unlike the other products, you don't have to go to the hospital or clinic in order to get clearance to buy the product, but you do have to fill out a questionnaire in Japanese on the website. So again, this product is realistically not accessible for most people, but if you're living in Japan, you can speak Japanese or you can get help on the website and answer the questionnaire properly. That might be an option for you if you're looking for a higher percentage of azelaic acid. So that's if you want to buy higher percentage of Azaleic in J-Beauty specifically. So if you're thinking, oh no, I'm never gonna be able to purchase a product with azelaic acid in Japan, that's not entirely the case. So there are some products that have Azaleic, even if it is at lower percentages. So the first up is this spot treatment by Etobos, which is a J-Beauty brand that mostly produces makeup. They have some skincare products though, but I think their bread and butter is makeup. And then this has an azelaic acid derivative as well as ante gata vitamin C. So ante means stability or stable, and then gata means form, shape. So it's the stable form of vitamin C, and it is called Bisuglyceryl ascorbinsan. The site says that it is an oil-free gel that is used for the following. So we have helping with skin that gets fluctuations or gets skin trouble due to the changing of the seasons. If your cheeks are feeling rough or fuzzy, and generally like this is kind of like the thing that they're referring to. If you're having constant trouble around your chin, adults with repeatedly constantly fluctuating skin, or people whose makeup gets messed up or comes off due to oily skin. 1, 2, and 3 are for day and night usage, all of them after the Kishosui step or the toner step. The 4th pattern of usage is above your makeup, like so you have makeup and then you can use it as like a little spot treatment since it's a clear gel. In addition to azelaic acid, it also has 3 ceramides, which is good for moisture, and it also has our boy which is anti-inflammatory. So this product is 2,970 yen for 25 grams. Another product or group of products with azelaic acid are these products from Quality First. So if you don't know, I have talked about quality first in another video. You can go check it out over here. And I have seen a video by Dr. Tomori Arata, who is a Japanese dermatologist, and she's saying that the main effects from this product are most likely from the niacinamide and not the azelaic acid. And so I would like to believe in my heart that the azelaic acid serum will have a higher concentration than the mask or the toner, but that's just a theory, a skincare theory. So for the serum, the ingredient highest on the list is galactomyces bioequi, or galactomyces ferment. And yes, that is the stuff that SK2 is made of, but SK2 has a patent, so they make it their own special way, so you can't say it's the exact same thing. But yeah, so galactomyces ferment is the base for this formula, it seems. So I'm like, ooh, you're looking real nice. I'm just saying. Quality First website advertises this as being a serum focused on sebum care, being mainly for skin troubles that arise from sebum and also skin that tends to be sticky, presumably from the excess sebum production. So in addition to azelaic acid, it also has niacinamide, which also helps with regulating oil production. So this product is 2,200 yen for 30 milliliters, and you can find it in a lot of variety shops like Plaza, Loft, and some donkey and drugstores. Of course, Quality First also has sheet masks with azelaic acid. They actually have two types. The first one is this one here, and this is part of the azelaic acid line that I was talking about earlier. And the other one is this one here, and this one you can only find at Donki. It's a Donki Gente. Gente means limited, so it's limited to Donki. So both of the masks are 770 yen for 7 masks each. But honestly, it comes with so much liquid and juice. If you have like DIY masks, I would just chuck them in there. I think I've used max 3. Just chuck them in there when you're done, let it shake overnight or whatever, and then you use it and you're good to glow. Oh, I should use that. Okay, so that's it for the list of ingredients that the doctors recommended, continued from my last video. And now we're gonna go into another brand that is specifically focused on acne care. So this is the Orbis Clearful line, and Orbis is a brand that has several lines, but this one is specifically for acne. We got skincare, we got special care, we got body care, we got makeup, and you have inner care products. But today we just gonna be talking about the skincare line for the pimps. So for the skincare line, they have a makeup remover, it's the second time I've done it. Makeup remover or cleansing, and it has a senganryo called the Clearful wash, which is the foam cleanser, and then there's a lotion or the keshousui, and then there's a serum or the begotten. Begotten or quasi drugs are products that have an active ingredient, and the amount of that active ingredient required to have X effect is determined by the Kousei Roudou or the Ministry of Health, Labor, and Welfare. So for this series, the active ingredient is or potassium glyceroside. So the expected effect with this active ingredient is to prevent acne or pimples with its strong anti-inflammatory properties. So for the makeup remover, it doesn't have oil, but they say that the body of the liquid is thick so that it prevents masatsu when you're washing your face. So masatsu is friction, by the way. If you hear a little that's not me farting, that's my chair trying to frame me. Masatsu is friction, and despite whatever it is that generally speaking non-Japanese skincare experts say about it, in Japan there is a great emphasis on not adding unnecessary friction to your face when washing it. So if you remember from my last video, I mentioned that in Dr. Kobayashi's videos, Dr. Kobayashi is another Japanese dermatologist, she would go on about not going goshi or like going ham on your face when washing it, or just like when handling it in general. Just like be peaceful with your skin. Anyway, aside from the anti-inflammatory properties, some of the other features of these products are that they have moisturizing ingredients such as aloe extract, hatomogi ekisu or Job's tears, yomogi ekisu or mugwort extract, and soluble collagen. So if you remember from the last video, again, moisture is very important in combating acne. So the keshousui, or what I usually refer to as a toner, in this series is referred to as a lotion, so just keep that in mind. So the keshousui comes in 2 types. You have the sappari type, which is for people with super oily skin up to normal skin, and then you have the shittori type, which is for people with normal to dry skin. So aside from the Japanese on the packaging, they distinguish the 2 types by using an L for sappari or lighter. They use an upside down west side, also known as an M, for the shittori or the moisturizing type. So the serum in this line also has 2 types. So they are both distinguished in the same way that the sappari type is L for light and the shittori type is M for moist. I don't know if that's the actual official translation, but it made sense, so I just put it in there. But just know I didn't see that on the Orbis side, I made that up. that's on me. So one thing that is really nice about the Orbis brand is that they have this little trial kit that you can try before you buy the larger size items. I don't know that you'll be able to see like a drastic change if you use just these trial bottles. Realistically, I think it's a kind of like reduce your expectation to zero situation in that department, but I do think that it would be beneficial to use it and try it and see if it works for your skin. Because if you use it and then it like broke you out into hives, but you only, I mean, first of all, go to the hospital. But you can see, for example, if like the product, maybe like you try it and then you feel like stinging. If you try a product and then you're like, oh, it burns, there may be some nuance, but like generally speaking, you just use a product and you're like, oh my gosh, my face is burning. That's the reaction. Is not, okay, let's power through this, put it down, put it away. What I'm trying to say is doing that and paying less of a price for a trial size product hurts a lot less than paying a lot of money and finding out that it doesn't work, is what I'm trying to say. Goodness gracious. So this series is not impossible to come across in Japan, but generally speaking, you won't find it in Don Quixote. I go to a lot of drugstores and I feel like I don't see it in all the drugstores that I go to. I feel like you see it in some drugstores. So anyway, on that note of uncertainty, I would like to end today's video. There's so many other brands that do focus on acne care, so hopefully I will get to those at some point in my lifetime and put that video out for you to consume someday. But yeah, so I hope that you learned something new. If you have any questions, please leave them down below, and that's it. I hope you have a great day. As always, remember, God bless me, Orbis. Oh my gosh, there's something in my eye. It's you. Going in my eyeball is you. Darling, cause chaos is you. That's beautiful. Thank you, Jesus. I'm sorry, it's beautiful. I will show you, but